Good day viewers, well, I scored these today. Nice old Australian clipsals. But not as good as the old ones like Trader and Voltex are better than these nowadays. So, yeah, for next to nothing, I just salvaged them off some old wall boards at the local tip shop. So I could just undid the screws in my car keys. So that was kind of cool. Good flick I found these. Good for what I need them for anyway. And I got this for free. I had one just like this. Had the older Capitals National Panasonic on their logo. The logo is anything that's different. Had one exactly like this. I had a chrome, and that was chrome, like to match that. It's the only difference, but it was exactly identical to this model. RQ432S. There's a battery door where I clean those springs up. Made in Japan by Matsushita, or Matsushita, I don't know what we call it here in Australia. It's a very well made unit, except for that door. But the actual, it's all metal chassis, heavily made. It's quite heavy, a lot of metal chassis we work inside this thing. The one I had like this when I was a kid, I always recorded my voice on it. That's pretty much all I did with it, because my grandparents gave it to me. It lasted me about a year, then I pulled it apart and took the motor out. As I did, I'd always pull things apart when I was growing up. So things like this never lasted with me when I was little. I always pulled them apart to get the motor out eventually and play with a speaker. But yeah, it was good. I'm lucky I got this one given to me for free. So it's just like the model I had. So it's very well made. Very well made for a low-end Panasonic of the early, I think it's from the early 80s, late 70s. DC and 6 volt external speaker 8 ohms, remote and mic. Make some sort of an adapter for a line input, see how that would work. We've only been mono, but that has something to do with it too. It's like a limiter of some sort. Volume limiter. Clean the switches. Tape works. But I don't clean everything. Has a fault with it where there was no sound on the radio. The one I had when I was a kid did the same thing, and I was just playing around with it one day and it just worked all of a sudden. So that's pretty, feels quite heavy duty, that too. So I'm going to give it a look inside, clean whether it might be dirty in there. Could be the switch somewhere that's dirty. It's apart. It's a bit of a difficult one because it clips together. There we go. Copper screws hold it together too, nice and long, and they go into metal brass inserts into plastic. Very well made. There's our motor. Got the same pulley that one I had when I was a kid too. This screws on with a screw. The belt's a bit loose, but I might have to replace that. That is heavy duty. Look at that big flywheel in there for the pinch roller. Wow, that is heavy duty. That's a nice tape mechanism. There's a radio. This just unplugs, so I can just get this right out of the way conveniently. 5319. 5328. Please see modification report number MN280 because the copper or copper pattern of this printed circuit board is changed from the original model. This is a revised model by the looks of it. AFC, the old boombox plug there. Transformer and rectifier board on a bit of plastic. So I'll give it a bit of a clean on the switches and see if it works again. They get dirty somewhere inside them. Yeah, those switches are all exposed. They'll be very dirty in there, a lot of dust in it. Look at that. That is well made. Direct switch goes to a lever. How well made is that? Let's give us a good clean out with the air. And we can move on from there. The shield for the cassette deck. And they've got a heap of tapes with it for free. All in there. It's a couple of TAC 100 minute. A fancy blue one and a purple one. Limited edition cassettes, a Type 2 and some other old high quality Type 1 ferro tapes. So that's kind of good. Got another 20 or so in there. Bonus. It's a very well made radio. So I'm going to fix it up and it'll be a good mono radio from this era. Quite like these radios, actually, little cassette decks for a mono unit. This is probably the best one of the lot, I reckon. Out of all the ones I've seen, this is the heaviest one I've come across. Look at that motor. How well shielded is that? That's a DC motor too, not an AC one. Because I remember the one I had, I ran out of a battery. Yeah. Looks like an AC one, the belt's been sitting like that. Bit loose. Yeah, the belt's a bit loose, not fast sorting very well. No sound in the speaker whatsoever. Need to be troubleshot, I should say. It's one of those cassette decks where the door can stay open, it's what they're taping. Speaker connector might be plug something into that and clean it out a bit. Anyway, cassette deck plays alright, it seems. Just got to get the belt so it fast forwards and rewinds okay. That switch. Dirty switch. Now the audio came on. There we go.
Forms, so I can dance in your light to your rhythm.
Hey, loud. Oh yeah. Works quite well now. That switch was dirty. Easy fix. Okay, I'm going to mess around with the record button. Get into static. Nothing at all. Might have to clean that record switch. So I'm going to play around the record function on this. Manually override it and see what it does. Right, here. In there, I'll press that down. Hard. That's recording now. From the microphone, as it is. Aha! Hey, it might work. To get to that switch with that record function, clean that switch out. It might work reliably now. That'll be it. If I can fix that record switch, and that should be it. Clean that volume pot and replace the belt and it's new again. Nothing on it yet. No. Must be blank. Yeah, pretty cheap tape this one. It's a good test tape. Yeah, they've got to change that belt. Definitely that belt has to be changed. The main drive belt's too loose. Oh, I'll get another tape and see if it does a difference. That record thing's a bit dirty. Keep playing them out till I get some audio coming through. Anyway, it's working pretty well so far. The stop is very reliable on this. Easy fix! I just gave that record switch on the circuit board a good blast with some contact and circuit board cleaner. It's worked perfectly. Simple fault, simple fix. Dirty switches. It's quite a long single belt drive on this deck, so I'm going to have to dig in my belt stash, see if I've got one that fits this. It's supposed to be. Natural health and harmony. Yeah, masseuse. I like how it ejects, like the Technics. Look at that, it's a bit scrunchy. What's wrong with that in tape? What's happened there? It's been a victim of a chew up. I don't want to damage it anymore. The tape runs fine through there, so it's not this deck. Everything's had a good clean, so no damage done. Yeah, this tape's been damaged before. Luckily there's not much effect on the sound. I like how reliable this mechanism is. Audio works so good. And that Sanyo one, I changed the belts on that Sanyo one. And it's better, but it still doesn't auto stop when it should. There's newer decks are crap, there's older ones are much more reliable. It's one of the best heavy duty mono ones, cassette decks. I love these. Mic will only work on the side when it's recording anyway, so I'll test the how good it records audio off an MP3 player for the mic. Yeah, just nudged it a bit and it worked. Nice mechanism. Alright, let's replace that belt so it realises and fast forwards good. You see it playing, that head's nice and clear. That's a mono head too, not a stereo head. Odd. Sensitive as. It'd be nice if it was a stereo head, you can get 2 tracks and playing better on this. Oh well, that's alright. Let's get that belt changed. For a little speaker, that's very nice, satisfying, loud sound. The new belt is working very nicely. Oh, that's more torquier. Oh, that's more better. There we go. This is going to work real nice now. I like this old school tape. Mono only for recording as well, but a very nice mono, the best of the mono cassette decks. Been after one of these for a while.
18, which is gold over violet. I'm pretty sure that's the and then 5, which is
Better? There's noise in here.
and that is the new lesson.
Yeah, she's been a victim of a chew-up. See, it's all corrugated. Yeah, she's been chewed up a little bit. It's not this unit that did it though. I found the tape like that. So, great test tape for this unit. Blank. Oh, look at that. Oh, she got some... Ooh, a bit dirty. There we go. Better. I'm going to do some recording on this very tape actually, see how it sounds. Set it in correctly so it records alright. Anyway, viewers, this thing works very nicely. Very good score. It's one of the best of the mono cassette decks actually. That's one of the earlier, it was earlier ones, but it's just a pretty good unit for I think it'd be early, probably 78, 79. 80, I reckon the year it was from. The model is RQ43S. Quick thing viewers, I'm going to put the radio on. I'm going to record, see what this does. Don't want to infringe copyright there. Ah look, there we go. I can monitor the recording. There's no audio going to the speaker. I've turned the speaker off while it's recording directly off the radio now. Mono, not stereo. I can just let it record the radio without hearing anything. But I turn this on, it's at a set level. This doesn't do anything on the speaker. That's what the monitor's for. Interesting. Anyway. So let that record for a while. Get a good radio recording going on. That'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.